I'm Tiger Height, and I'm here to make AEW Dynamite and Pro Wrestling Majestic again. My dude, if this is going to be your 4-year anniversary show, might as well bend over and let NXT destroy any dignity that you have. This show was fucking embarrassing, and you should be fucking embarrassed. People, October 10th is Tony Khan's birthday. Can we not see what is going on here? This is a money mark on daddy's money. I would put $100 on that Shahid is bankrolling AEW at this point. 100%. And I think based on what's happening next week is clear. So up first was another AEW International Championship match, because apparently this title is a nothing burger. Apparently, it main evented a pay-per-view, but who cares? We have Rey Fenix and Nick Jackson. And I was optimistic about maybe some Young Bucks singles roles. I would actually like to see more of that. God. I spoke a little too soon. Nick Jackson cannot wrestle a singles for shit, at all. Also, Rey Fenix won with a roll-up. What do you have? A couple of Canadian Destroyers, a couple of flippy-dippy shit. I mean, goddamn, at least Tiffany Stratton's flippy-dippy whatever meant something, instead of, oh, here's a Canadian Destroyer on my fucking knee, and it's still only a 2 count. Yeah, what is that? What is that? Seriously. I want an AEW fan to prove me wrong here, that was the dumbest shit ever. Oh yeah, no, that's right, that's the opener for a paper champion. Roll up for the win. It gets a thumbs down and a fuck you. This title sucks. It's been the worst thing here since Moxley, and I hope Moxley gets another fucking concussion. That's obviously a lie. But seriously, Moxley's facing Fenix literally next week. He is not ready. He is not ready. So I don't have any sort of graphics for the next 2 matches, but it doesn't really matter. We have Wardlow returning versus Griff Garrison. 4 sloppy powerbombs. These powerbombs sucked. Also, he looks kind of fat. What the hell is going on with Wardlow? Can we put... WWE, can you please save this guy? He has all the potential in the world. Please, for the love of God, a thumbs down and a fuck you. And then up next, we had the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass versus Kip Sabian, Butcher, and Blade for the World Trios Champions. Yes, for the World Trios Champions. No graphic, no, any sort of promotion beforehand. It's just going to happen. Holy shit. Talk about a nothing sandwich. A weird suplex double team nonsense and a nothing burger. Thumbs down, fuck you. Up next, we'll hear from Juice Robinson and the Guns regarding Jay White. They said nothing. This literally meant nothing. We have MJF coming out only with the AEW World Champion, because apparently AEW has a World Champion. He runs in. The 3 of these guys run out. We have former Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions and a former, I think, 2-time IWGP United States Champion, and they fuck off with one guy. I'm sorry, MJF is a nothing. I mean, seriously, he was a lot better before. And then Jay White comes in and attacks him and thinks that, holding up the AEW World Champion means anything. Dude, go after the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. They mean more than the AEW World Champion. 100%. Go for the TNT Champion. That's why we have Swerve Strickland and Bryan goddamn Danielson in a number 1 contenders match for the TNT Champion. You know why? Because the AEW Champion is a paperweight belt. God, this sucked. Lazy. At least it was talked well. I'll give it an Orange Cassidy thumbs up, and that's being really nice. So the original match here was Sammy Guevara and Konosuke Takeshita, but because of reasons beyond my understanding, Sammy Guevara couldn't be there, so it was actually Kyle Fletcher of Aussie Open to replace Sammy Guevara versus Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho. The match was fine. overall, it was fine. It was a one-winged angel for the win, and yeah, it was fine. I'll give the match an Orange Cassidy thumbs up, but the next part is why it gets a full thumbs down and a fuck you. We have Powerhouse Hobbs come out. He joins Don Callis' family, which I am actually in favor of. And that's why this whole segment is not a 2 thumbs down and a 2 fuck you, because we have a full to God, no balls about it, unprotected headshot, because apparently we are hell sent on either we are hell bent on Darby Allin becoming fully paralyzed, or we have Kenny Omega pulling off a Chris Benoit. It's one of the two. Whichever one comes first, you get a cookie. I'm sorry, that shit upsets me. I shouldn't say that. You know why I do? Because they are hell-bent on doing one of those two things. And all the people saying, oh, this is a harken back to the Attitude Era. Watch the Attitude Era now. Watch it from opening to end. Give it 3 shows. And I want you to come back at me and say that you have those same little nostalgia googly feels. Either Darby Allin is in a wheelchair, or we're going to have something bad to Kenny Omega because he's taking all these unprotected headshots. They don't care. These people don't care. These doctors are a joke. This company is a joke. Unprotected headshot with a chair. You know what happens with that? You know what the result is? A Chris Benoit. Thumbs down, fuck you. The only positive within this is the match itself was fine, and also Powerhouse Hobbs joining the Don Callis family gives them something better to do than the QTV absolute failure. Well, let's get that ugliness out of the way with actually something good. I love Toni Storm hair. I love this timeless Toni Storm shit. It's so good. The entrance is awesome. The theme music is great. I love the mannerisms in the ring. I like the smudged makeup. I love the... I like the pre-match stuff. I like the backstage stuff. It just is working. God damn. Why isn't this bitch the world champion? We have fucking Saraya being plastic and on Twitter jerking herself off because you know she has some sort of plastic surgery to get that going. But then you have Gold here and she is not the world champion. Why? Anyway, she faced Skye Blue. Who cares about Skye Blue? Toni Storm was the fucking star here. Storm Zero. The match was a nothing burger, but goddamn, the character work was so much fun. I loved everything about this. If it wasn't for such a garbage match, I would have given this at least a thumbs up. I'm going to give it an Orange Cassidy thumbs up. And to be honest with you, that's kind of being mean. I wanted to give this a full thumbs up because Toni Storm is crushing it with this shit. Take that title off of Saraya right now. What is she doing with it? What is she doing with this title? Hey, Xavier, where are you at? Then our main event segment, we have Adam Copeland. All right, so he did not run to the other side of the arena because there is nobody there. He should be expecting that. Don't even bother running to one side. You ain't going to run to the other. You know why? Because there's nobody there. WWE at least has people there. Retirement might have been a better option here. Also, his promo was fine. Christian came out. People were chanting. Edge wants to bring back the old, even though they're both a lot older, and you're not going to do what you can do back in the Attitude Era. Get over it. Christian saying, go fuck yourself after the hug. Ooh, chef's kiss. Edge is still Edge. Christian evolves. I don't think this is what they wanted here. I'm sorry. Edge has been doing the same shit for fucking 15 years. Christian evolves. Look at the pattern. I'm sorry. This is called reality, people. If you think this is going to beat NXT next week, you're delusional. You're 100% delusional. I saw the card. Are you joking me? It's sad. It's pathetic. I can't wait. You wanted a war? The cult of AEW? You got it. and I love it.